I'm seeing some wild glaze for this little kid, bro.
Hey guys, this is your boy Moderan.
This is BC.
This is Kid Joe, and
Yo, it's Vanderbilt.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Billy.
Hello, this is Jugo.
My name's Akashi, guys.
What's going on, you fam? If you didn't hear, you're listening to the Rising Rush podcast, the greatest hub for all Legends news, breakdowns, and discussion.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Desla, Opso, and we got our boy Billy here. Shout out Live for Geeks, 57-time God ranked champion. No, I'm playing. I don't even know how many you're at fucking now. Oh my god.
I don't know, almost 100.
Bro, I remember that's the first time we met too. Just always run into each other in fucking God rank. I was like, who the fuck is this Billy nigga? I'm like, and then I saw you ping me like, who the fuck is Glow? And I'm like, yo, we just keep running into each other.
Be like that, bro.
Well, I remember there was one time we ran each other like 3rd anniversary with like movies with Revhon. I had low stars because I got shafted, and you had 14 stars. I was like, fuck this guy, bro. I was like, I'm losing this shit. It's not even worth
No, man,
it.
that was in the day where you could outskill higher star units. I guess, well, you can still do it now because mechanically everyone's crazy, but it's a lot harder.
Yeah, I got shafted because I went on G for it too. But welcome, guys. This is the episode for the part 2 of Anniversary. We got Shallot, which we'll talk about him and all his shenanigans. We got FGT, who came as well, and everybody's new favorite hybrid demon, Pan, as well. But before we get into all that, let's talk about the reveals. How y'all boys feel about them? Because I've heard mixed things going on right now with the reveals. I personally think great character choices, great little reveals, but how y'all feel?
I'm personally going to disagree on great character choices. I think Gohan and Trunks, thumbs up. I'm a big fan of that. Honestly, only nitpick. I mean, it's not a hot take. I'm not going to be, burn the earth with this one, but I wish it was just tank top Trunks and not with his jacket on, but I digress.
hey, bro, just take that shit off.
Exactly, man. Like, dude, you look so much cool without that dumbass jacket on, man.
Hold on, you like the drip?
Okay, look, it's fine. It's fine when he's like cutting up Mecha Freeze and shit, but like when he's like icing the androids, man, that's just tough. But anyway, barring that, Shallot, I'm gonna be honest, Chief, that should have been a free-to-play unit. I'm not even gonna hold you. Like, it's to a point where we gotta really take a step back and understand, like, the majority of people hopping on this game during these big-ass celebrations are not up to snuff with what's going on in the DBL story. You know what I mean? Like, we aren't. Most of us aren't giving two shits about your OCs, man. I'm sorry.
Hold on.
So,
I like the story. Chill on me. I like it.
Dude, Glow, you and everyone in this call right now is the exception. We are the minute part of the community for this game that is like maybe 20% of this game's player base, and I'm being real generous with that number. I'm being serious.
Yeah.
Barring that, the majority of people bringing revenue to this shit don't know who the fuck Shallot is. I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay? So
I wouldn't even say that because like most of the community is PvE. They gotta know story, bro. They're not playing it for bonus battle, my nigga.
Community, right? People who are actively following this game and tracking its pulse like every 2 seconds, who are tapped in, locked in, whatever. The casual player base, as far as like hopping in, tuning in, seeing the big hype shit coming out for a big celebration, they don't know who the hell this is. So it doesn't help on top of the fact that for the people who are tapped in, you see a reuse animation galore with this guy, on top of also just, I'll save my thoughts for it later more in detail, but definitely a bit of an underwhelming performance in game. I'm going to be honest with you. But, that regardless, despite all of that, I do think that it was overall a good reveal. And I think that what matters to me, as far as anything else disregarding this, is that the biggest W in the room is the fact that Game Originals are back. That is the key thing for a takeaway from this, and that hopefully, they're here to stay. And it's not just a thing where it's like a one-time thing of like, oh shit, they're back, and they're not actually back. Like, I hope they actually are a reoccurring thing. Because, again, dude, we saw this when they came out in 2023. The possibilities are literally fucking endless. The amount of units you can get with this shit is crazy. So I really do hope it's a trend we can actually rely upon for that. But besides that, solid reveals. First pick for the part 2, I have almost no objections. Second pick, like everyone else, could have been better.
Yeah.
Fair. Yeah, I don't know. I think I really like Trunks and Gohan. Honest to God, I was so confused when I was watching the reveal though, because I really thought it was gonna be Orange Piccolo and Beast, and I'm over here like reading the text like for the reveal, and I'm like, what the fuck is this, bro? And then they zoomed out, and I'm looking at it like if you watch my reaction, it's me. I kind of just like I'm looking at it, and it's like the Windows loading fucking shit. I'm like, oh wait, it's fucking Trunks and Gohan. So I don't know. I was gassed for that. I'm somebody where I like the emotional weight behind shit. So like outside of just like in game, like, oh, we needed this, you know. But like, I look at it, I'm like, damn. Yeah. What if Gohan didn't fucking die? You know, like what if Gohan did survive and it was Trunks and Gohan fighting against the androids at the end? So that's how I look at it. For Shallot though, I am happy he's no. Here's the thing, because I know you saw what I put on Twitter.
Yeah, I saw it.
I'm happy he's in the game, and I'm somebody where I liked his animations, like his original animations. I do agree though that I think that they should have came up with something new, right? Like it's the anniversary. Why didn't we get him doing something unique and new that we haven't seen? I can get behind that. The devs should know that.
Synchro.
Yeah, or Synchro. Yeah, Synchro. Synchro would have been.
They had the fucking art.
Yeah, so I get it, but that's not what we got. And so I look at it and I'm like, okay, that's cool. You know, like I enjoy it. I like the kick. I like the LF. I personally have always liked Wild Cannon. So in the story mode, whenever I use Shallot, for the longest time, I just kept Wild Cannon on. I didn't give him any of the other character blue cards because I just liked it. I thought it was cool. So it's nice to see it in PvP, right? Like no one's going back to the story and playing, oh, I want to use Shallot, so I'm just going to go to the story mode and play. Like no one's fucking doing that. Let's be honest. So I understand where they thought like, oh, this would be a good idea because this is what he does. Yeah. So we'll just give it to him. And I get that, but there's no real creative aspect for it. On top of that, the model does look like it was ripped straight out of the story from when he first dropped and not like
a brand new model, no aura.
Yeah, like that really does look like they just took the assets from the original, you know, story mode run of him. So
and it's insult to injury you compare it to Gohan and Trunks, dude. Like holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god, dude, their windscreen, their non-LF
windscreen, their models, everything.
Everything. I love everything about him, bro. Like I like, dude, no.
They tough.
I'm surprised you're not summoning Glow. It's a movie's 1%, man.
I got one ready. First rotation. I was out. In and out.
14 star. 14 star.
Yeah, you got.
Yeah, I can get that DZ power, my nigga. There's treasure battle.
No, bro.
I got that.
This is faster.
Fuck no.
Oh,
good.
But yeah, like that was, you know, and it's funny too because it's like I was defending to a degree, right? Because I was saying, you know, the shit online, but you know how people are online where they twist your words and they think like, oh, you said this thing, so you must think this. But I don't know, like people were like, well, why aren't you summoning on Shallot? You must think he sucks. And like, nah, I just like I don't use Fusion Warriors like that, and Pan is a movies unit. I like Gogeta. That's like one of my top 3 characters in the entire series. Yeah. And so Broly is more than good enough to cover Gogeta. Yeah. So, and 13 is not making it anymore, so I need Pan. So I just kept summoning.
That boy was a boost merchant. I took advantage of that.
Yeah, exactly. So I went in just to 14-star Pan, and I figured whatever I get for Trunks and Gohan, I get for Trunks and Gohan. And lo and behold, I literally 14-starred them, like, basically at the same time. So
how much CC?
Let's see. So I went into the banner with 15k. I pulled both Pan and Trunks and Gohan in the same multi on my second rotation. Or not even second rotation, second multi. So I pulled both of them, literally in 2k CC. And then I went through that 14k, pulled Pan twice, plus one more Trunks and Gohan. And then I think it was another, was it 18,000? Like, so basically 50k to 14-star the both of them.
Yeah, fuck you. I went a whole rotation and didn't even pull Paragus, my nigga. Oh my god.
Well, no,
not
Steve,
a whole pity, and I didn't even pull Paragus that time.
Now, I told you how much I put in on Broly and Gogeta, dude. Gogeta and Broly were hell, bro. I pitied Broly 3 times, alright?
Bro, I didn't see a single person get lucky on that banner, bro. Everyone knew I got to, bro.
I 14 started the both of them. So I think, like, I spent, I think, monetary-wise, I think I spent, like, $1,200 on, like, the both of them.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry,
like,
what?
Yeah, a band. Like, basically a band. Yeah.
Damn.
Band on, bro. I spent 700, bro. Once I was like 300 deep with no copies, I said, yeah, I'm getting 2 copies and I'm going free to play for Annie, bro.
I made a big sale with 2 Fusion Warrior cards leading up to the anniversary, so I knew I was fine. So that's why I did it, you know. But, I was like, nah, this is movies. This is DBS Gogeta, bro. I'm going in, bro. You know, like any other release outside of like FSK, you know, I'd be like, I'm good at 9 stars after this, you know, like.
Yeah, it's like fuck it at that point. What about you, Obsto?
I didn't summon.
All right, my nigga, you got no thoughts on the units?
Okay.
Okay, let me guess. They're not an android. Let me guess.
I like the idea of Shallot. I like him as a unit that you can use in PvP. I like it. It should have been a thing from day one when he dropped in story, but fuck it. We're here. He's finally here. But, yeah, this isn't going to be a hot take, but the way that they did it was terribly. Same animations from like 4 years ago.
Oh, never heard that before.
Except they added like, oh my god, there's like a white background. Whoa!
So it's a cold take. It's a cold take.
I said it's not a hot take.
Oh, I thought you said it is a hot take. I was like, everyone
Yeah,
say this shit ass.
But with Gohan and Trunks, why are they fighting Cell?
Honestly, that's a good point. That's a good fucking point.
Well, they fucking lose.
Did you
Cell
play the
would look
story?
at them and they disintegrate.
Did you play
The
the
same
story?
thing happens with base Goku
No.
and base Bardock, dude.
Yeah, the story for it is that basically it's the Dragon Ball Legends story mode. It got pulled into the story mode.
Okay.
So the story mode is like the Tournament of Time.
Yeah.
And so
I
everyone
played
from
the game.
all over. Yeah. So it just
Yeah, because in
Trunks
the
got pulled in,
story,
so did Gohan. That was it.
yeah, in the story, 17 and 18 aren't really bad guys per se, but they're not.
They're not, no.
They're not.
Yeah,
in
but
it
they're
no
not there.
more. Yeah, but they're
Well,
not in it.
the story is Kid Gohan's getting jumped by the Ginyu Force, and Trunks just happens to be there and saves him. And then Cell is kind of just like killing everybody. And so Trunks gets word of it, and he's like, all right, I gotta go stop this guy, because like obviously he knows who Cell is. Because it was right after the Cell saga, so he was trying to travel back to his timeline, and then he got pulled in for this, you know, for the story mode stuff. And then so he's like, all right, well, I gotta go kill Cell. And then Gohan's like, I'm gonna come with you, and like he, you know, knocks him out the same way future Gohan did to him, you know. So it's like it's a little parallel thing. And then Trunks is getting his ass beat by Cell, and then future Gohan comes in and is like, hey.
Yeah, get him, Daredevil.
I will say
Yeah,
it does kind
basically.
of suck because like I'm pretty sure with this whole Tournament of Time, like once you return to your own timeline, you won't remember shit. So
That's what I'm
shit.
assuming. Yeah, it's gonna be like a memory wipe.
Yeah, for everyone. I personally think, you know, with Future Gohan and Trunks, like Future Gohan is my favorite Gohan form appearance. It's honestly a top 5 Gohan in general for me. Trunks is fire. He dripped out. I think the animations are well done. I think, you know, the reveals with them is done. The thing is, I know people called this like 2 years ago, been asking for this back when like we still had Legends Limited. But I think so far, models, everything, there's no questions with FGT. But this bitch ass nigga Shallot, right? I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. You some greedy ass niggas. Listen, as someone who works in like the IT and computer science world and like development and shit, I understand it. Would I do the same? Fuck yes. A bag is a bag. Niggas gonna summon regardless. But y'all lazy. Y'all $1 billion brand. Y'all $1 billion company. Come on now. You could have given brand new animations. I don't even care if they looked like that crazy. They could have just been brand new. That's all you had to do. That white background with the little highlights of paintbrushes, that shit ain't it, bruh. I think it's still a dope thing. I think y'all fucked up with the art, with it being too close to fusing Gogeta Blue. Y'all could have done that art you did for the wallpaper easily. This could have been a synchro unit. Why the fuck does he go light element? We'll get into kits later. That's this whole other. That's a whole other mess. I think there's just so much surrounding Shallot that you guys could have done but didn't. That just went bad. Especially for a year when like we've kind of been praising y'all for having good animations, good arts, and this is what y'all do. Like, dare I say, this is probably their biggest miss of the year. And y'all had a diamond celebration. Like, this is a bigger fumble than that. Like, come on now. Like that's my own personal opinion.
I don't know about that.
Nah,
Because they did
I
Diamond
actually
twice,
think I'd
and they were
agree.
both terrible.
because like diamond was just an off. That's like an off celebration.
Yeah,
an off
that
month.
that was
It's
like
like-
literally a middle of the month kind of ordeal.
Yeah. There's
Yeah.
almost no pressure on like an off month thing. For this,
Like,
this
No,
is,
but
this
they
is
did
prime
Diamond
time,
twice. They did Diamond twice, and it was still ass.
All right,
Both
and
times.
I'm not summoning my nigga. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
This
it's
is
not
lit-
movies.
we're talking about the anniversary here, and
Yeah.
not only are we talking about the
Yeah.
anniversary, we're talking about one of the staples to the game itself.
Yeah. Like, I'll tell you right now,
yeah.
if they landed this would be like a top 5, not even Legends moment, but like a top 5 Dragon Ball games moment. Like, this would be on the
Yeah.
like level of like Gohan Black type shit.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
niggas
bro,
would
they
be talking about this shit
well, dude, Bandai, they be gassing up Shallot,
everywhere.
dude. Like, they put him in Sparking Zero, man.
Exactly.
Like, they understand how popular Dragon Ball Legends is as a mobile game.
Yeah.
They know. They know. It's up there. Like, Dokkan and Legends bring in so much revenue for the IP. It's insane.
Yeah.
So,
And like
when you
outside
have-
of Cumber, like Shallot and Giblet are like the only ancient Saiyans we know. Outside of that, every Saiyan we know
And
is from when Planet Vegeta blew up or the ones alive.
And I'd argue they're more known because of the fact that it's from a mobile game. So many
Yeah.
people don't even know what Heroes is, bro.
Yeah.
Like, people have never heard of it, you know?
Yeah, people barely know it. But like, we're going on with kits. Obviously, well, actually, let's start off with Pan, cause shit, my heart, bro.
I was
Special-
worried too, bro. Don't
Bro,
worry.
Special was texting me, being like, "Fuck, we're cooked. We got to summon." And we saw it wasn't. We're like, "Thank the heavens, I don't got to summon for this shit, bro." But Pan is basically, you know, a support unit. Her big thing is that when she does a charge kick, that's overdrive gauge, all sub
my
counts
God.
minus 10, and like what, a 5 count lock in on a charge kick. Mind you, it's a charge kick. That shit
Yep.
risky as hell, but like, you hit that shit, that might
There's-
just be game right there.
Yeah, hold on. Give me 1 second. I gotta swap. Well, you guys can keep talking. I'm swapping my my camera because my old phone is about to die.
Oh no,
So I'm
problem,
just
no
switching
problem.
to my main phone. So
Yeah, I get you.
You're good.
Her-
this,
Her support main thing is just, you know, 30% on entry, well, 30% at the start of a match, and I'm pretty sure she gives like what, 20% later on.
Yeah, after
yeah,
40
it's 50% total. So it's 30% at the start of the game.
Yeah, and then
And
20 after
then-
40 counts
Yep.
on entry. Which, you know, that's good. She obviously has like some good disrupt. You know, she falls below certain health, destroys their hands, sub counts up, and then gets herself some HP. And on swap out, you know, she's giving key, health, a card. You know, she's a very generic support unit outside of the kick. Oh, and the green card take advantage, which is wild if people forget about all that. That's just easy rush or easy ult material right there. I think people gassing her up too much, saying she's like top 3. But I do think she now has a place on movies. She has a place on hybrids because 13's out of boost. I will say, I like 13's playstyle more than Pan, but I think Pan is the better unit. Just me personally. I just like the utility 13 gives with just the like gaining cards when they switch, the
Yeah,
immunity,
I-
key reduction, and all that.
I would agree with that, and that was my thing. Was that at first I was a little worried that. Why is my shit bugging? I was a little
Should lag for a
worried.
second.
I know it's still lagging. I gotta fucking fix this, but I'll keep talking anyways.
Yeah.
Because I could tell that 13 like reducing the sub counts. He draws 2 cards, not 1.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he does a lot in that regards. But Pan is like, you don't even need to do anything to get the support with Pan. That's the thing. Pan quite literally just exists on the field.
Mhm.
and I'm gonna shut off my camera real quick. Pan just exists on the field or in the background, and she's supporting. The kick, though, yeah. The kick is where she really shines and separates herself from the other supporters within the game. So, like, there's moments where if you know your opponent doesn't have a vanish, you can charge kick them, and then they're just stuck. They're locked in for 5 counts, and you can swap to somebody else that's either type advantage or rush or do whatever.
Yeah.
Honest to God.
I think the other thing is that like 13 just being a revival unit as well gives you that needed rush safety. When you have Pan, you just lose that. Like I've been trying out movies with her instead, with Broly and UGB, or like double Broly with Pan. And like you do obviously notice the easier support and easier function of the team, but you just lose that bit more utility and that bit more safety with Pan over him. But what about you, Dust? I know you the Sun fan aficionado. How you feel about her so far?
To be honest, I've actually been seeing a lot of the opposite opinion as far as like my time on Twitter over the last 12 hours. I've been seeing a lot of people just bashing her, thinking that she's like just dog shit and don't know why people are glazing her and like asking what they're missing. I think I'm somewhere in the middle where like she's really just a standard affair supporter where she has decent disrupt. She has obviously standard affair like 50% support, which was the standard set by 13, so we're at least hitting that. And the nice little niche mechanic of obviously that like charge kick and go from there. But I don't think she's like some kind of god of the game or some bullshit. Like there was no way she was gonna surpass the legacy of her red predecessor. It just wasn't gonna happen.
Yeah, that's why I was like, hold on now, let's.
Yeah.
I think it's the LBR goons gassing her up because they love doing charge kicks.
Oh well, I hear LBR and I turn my brain off. I don't be listening. But anyway, yeah, you know,
sound not that bad.
yeah, nah, whatever. Yeah, mainly for me, dude. Honest to God, like. It's really a thing where at the end of the day, like all this exists to do is to give that proper perfect third to complete out like a Gogeta team at the end of the day. And like it's nice too that hybrids are back as well, but it's primarily to help out Gogeta and help him have like just the perfect team where it's him with Pan and Shalette. At that point, you're good to go and you're fine. Or Broly instead of Shalette, and that way you have a lot more of a safer comp in comparison. But you know, I'll get into my opinions on Broly in terms of his placements right now and whatnot with the presence of the hybrid duo and how they're kind of give him a look and he's getting a little scared. But regardless, you know, it's a thing right now where I think that she's just a very solid-ass unit, and I think lower end of top 10 is a perfect place for her. I do not see the argument where she makes any cut of top 5. There's no way in hell. But I think lower end of top 10, what's the harm?
Okay. Would you place her over Shalette?
No, I think Shalette is providing that perfect partner role for Gogeta. That's just too valuable right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
What if I told you I would put her over Shalette?
I mean, it's not like an egregious opinion where I'm like, no. Like, I could maybe see it, but for me personally,
I think
for
there's
consistency's
too many
sake,
that are better than her or him. Sorry.
yeah. I don't know. I think it's a thing of where like both of them have like the same problem, honestly, of consistency, where like their peak performance isn't going to be seen every match. You know what I mean? Like you're not getting that kickoff with Pan in every match. You're not getting those feints with those locks and with those health restoration debuffs with Shalette in every match.
So I
consistent.
actually think Pan is the most consistent because
well,
her
for sure.
main role is just the support. And like I said before, she doesn't need to do anything to support. She just needs to be brought to the battle.
Yeah.
And she has the 2 disrupts. It pairs perfect with Blue Gohan, by the way, because he locks you in when the combos end. So if you're getting comboed with Blue Gohan and you switch to Pan after you force their vanish, and then you proc her disrupt at the same time, you break their whole hand. They're locked in. They don't have a vanish. Guess what? Just do a quick charge kick with Pan. You just lock them in again, and then you reduce this. Like, I think that's the easiest way to do it, right? Because let's be honest, Pan's going to be the most popular in the hybrid setup right now compared to the comp. So,
For sure.
I think that's like the play with Pan is force their vanish with FSK, bait the combo, and then switch to Pan to proc the disrupt, and then you get a free swap back into whoever. And then the movie's comp is obviously like Gogeta is like the biggest threat to majority of the team comps right now because he just wipes everyone's health out with the Stardust Fall. So
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
it's barbecue chicken from there, man.
Shallot's
Pretty
just
much.
literally RNG. Do I get the feint or not?
Man, y'all gonna hate my opinion because I got Shallot over both of them, bro.
No way.
I got Shallot over both of them.
You're capping.
I'll get
Who's
into
both?
mine.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Clarify.
I
who's
got
both?
him over FGT and I got him over Pan. And I will say why. Listen, it's a hot take, my nigga.
No,
It's
it's a
wild.
wrong take, brother.
It's a hot listen.
What are you talking about?
I know I'm not the only nigga that shares that opinion, but we'll get to that, bro. I know for a fact I'm not.
I gotta hear it. I gotta hear it.
I'll
we'll
take
get
Billy's
to-
side
we'll get
over
to-
whatever the
we'll
fuck
get
this
to-
guy's
we'll get to
talking
Shallot,
about.
bro.
What the shit?
We'll get to it. But also, what you gonna say?
But with Pan, I'm just curious, why the fuck are they putting unique playstyles and unique mechanics on 1%?
I mean,
Because they did
got
it with Pan.
Allows you to use
They
them.
did it. They did it with like supervillain God Vegeta.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. That's
So
true.
what the fuck? Why can't they do anything interesting with the premium units?
Because
that'd be
nobody's
cool.
actually using the 1%, so they want to incentivize people a way to do
No,
it.
if anything, with
Yeah.
the 1%, you make them simple to play, but you make them good. You give the premium
Yeah.
units something unique. Because
No, I
every
agree.
single premium unit, is going to feel unique, other than a beat stick. You won't have the same problem where you had in Legends Fest 2024, where you had the Part 1 unit, Part 2 unit feel the exact same.
I think their fear is that whenever they tend to try something unique, it's always a coin toss whether it ends up good or bad.
Mm.
They don't want to have like something just fuck up and backfire on them. Like look at Metal Cooler. They tried something unique, it backfired in their face heavily. Like,
Bro, that
Yeah, they
dude
knew
is
it was
gonna
going
be
to
a
backfire
problem.
from the fucking damage guard numbers.
well, yeah, but like that's the point. Like they'll always try and like almost every single Legends Limited or Legends unit they've ever tried to like. Well, obviously not Legends unit because they're new, but every premium release they've tried to quote unquote experiment hasn't gone well. They tried to experiment with Ultra Broly's gauge. People were like, yo, this is kind of shit. It's kind of mid. They tried to experiment with Super Vegeta, kind of shit, kind of mid. You see, every good unit is never a unit that they actually like introduced the mechanic. If the mechanic already existed, that means were building upon it. Like look at G4, Ultra G4. His mechanic didn't come out of nowhere. It's built upon what we had before with UGB. UGB starting out with it, and they just built upon it each and every time, and then became a problem. But still, like look at Majin Vegeta. He's built on previous mechanics they've tested and seen like, okay, this is how it'll be at this level. We'll go with this. But I think that's just how they do it. Shallot. Now we're gonna go off to Shallot. Listen, I think he's better than FGT, and I think he's better than
I agree.
And see, Osto agrees. The reason I say that is number one, we know how strong Feint is. Feint will cost you a game. Feint to this day is still the strongest, in my opinion, still the strongest mechanic to this day. It is a free combo. It is a free kill damn near every single time it happens. And him being a partner with FGT is obviously his great big thing. I think him just having that and being that person to cover him, especially being green, I think that just alone gives him that massive value. I do think at times he can be a little bit gimmicky with the whole, blue cards and the feints and all that. But I think overall kit-wise and the support, which is like 20%, I don't think there's anything really bad about him kit-wise. Obviously, there's the whole changing to light element, which people try to argue like, oh, it's so it can't get canceled. My nigga, we have uncancelable buffs. They could have just done that. There was no reason for that to happen. They simply could have had it that if the enemy uses an arts card like that, he just switches to light for that time being. Just let him switch, stay at that until they use another big move. That would
It'll only
most
be
interesting
valuable
thing.
if they ever drop a dark element. If they ever drop a character that has the same mechanic but it's dark type, then that's when the light type mechanic becomes crazy. So I think maybe, and it's something I literally just thought of, maybe they're prepping for that. Maybe they're eventually going to drop someone that has like dark elements.
Or would it be a game original or an actual character?
Yeah, why wouldn't it?
It would have to be. Yeah.
Because you don't think they're gonna just like start blowing through game originals all of a sudden.
No. I think, or I mean, it doesn't even have to be game originals, bro. It could be literally any of the villains, bro. What if it's Goma? Like, what if they know no one's gonna summon for Goma, but they make him have like a transition typing where he goes into dark type, and then he's super effective against the entire game.
Yeah. That could be valid.
Yeah, people will summon for that because they realize how stupid that is.
Yeah, it'd be an extremely strong mechanic they just need to do and get.
And the only unit that would have a typing advantage over that would be the light type. So
yeah, I think that would give it value.
My tinfoil hat just went on, you know. Like
yeah, you're not wrong.
I'm giving them too much credit, but I'm just
that is giving them too much credit, but. We have known like they do keep their eye on things like that. They do pay attention to that kind of stuff. Another thing is I've noticed it with all the things they've been doing. They're really, really trying to push overdrive cheese with Shillette. Like they're pushing it so hard. Like when was the last?
Did he get any extra buffs for it?
No, he just gives extra gauge charge rate. That's it. That's all they really give it to him. Just extra, like 50% on main for 20 counts. I think that's the most we've seen. Have we seen anything more than like 50%? I don't think so.
I don't know. I think the area change increasing the gauge for it is good though. I think that's a pretty consistent thing. Yeah, I mean, like I get overdrive is strong. I like it. I like the mechanic. I think it adds good uniqueness to it, and it took me a while to realize that. Depending on what you click on, it actually puts you in that area. So it's really good for setting up the next legend action, depending on who you got on your team. So like, the future comp, right? If you run the Trunks and Gohan with both Goku Blacks, the blue and the yellow one, right? Trunks and Gohan have low to high, and then Legend Rose has high to low. Yeah. So either way. Yeah, you have great value. Like, I think, unironically, and we've seen it in the past, the devs gas the future team every time it gets buffed.
Gas is a fucking understatement.
They like, somehow managed to make the future team a top 1 team in the game without giving a future campaign. like what?
I know Ob still hates that. That's his most hated team, bro.
It's either that or just Gohan.
Yeah, it's either Gohan or that.
Cell's on the Future Saga.
That's the only exception he gives. Cell and the
That's
droids.
the only one. True.
Yeah,
they're the actually good people in there.
Yeah.
They're doing a service.
And like you were saying with like the area change, fusions can do the same as well. Vegito, high to low, Shallot, Shillette from low to high. Like it just gives them a ton of value. But how you feel about at least Shillette Billy in general?
I just I'm so 50-50 because there's times where I'm like, he really just is not doing anything. The light type is throwing for him, and then I get fainted 5 times in a row. and I'm not even exaggerating. That happened to me. I screen recorded it. It's on my phone. I just haven't posted it. I literally got fainted 3 times back to back. I mean, it wasn't doing shit to me damage-wise, but it was one of those things where, like, dude, like, what do I do here? Like, actually, I'm just stuck taking damage, and I'm fainted, and, if I switch to somebody else, I'm getting rushed. And I was just, like, I was getting so annoyed. I could not play the game at all. So, like, it is a coin flip, like you said. So, I don't know. Like, I think he's a fun character. I think if you summon for him, he's a great partner for the Gogeta Blue. But I'll hold my ground in saying that I think DBS Broly is still the best partner for Gogeta, because Gogeta is such a blitz-heavy character. He wants to be the star of the team. He wants to be the ace. So your main objective with him is keeping him alive. And Broly does that perfectly. He's got
Yeah.
endurance. He's got his own sub-count manipulation on top of Gogeta's own sub-count manipulation. He can't fucking die. Well, I mean, he can die to Trunks and Gohan, but I mean, you really got to fumble that yourself. I'm gonna be completely honest with you.
Is there an
Fumbling-
argument for green red at that point with Broly and Shillette with Gogeta?
Yeah, I've seen that actually. I've seen people just leader Broly on a Fusion Warrior team, and it really it's all right
Yeah.
because the two units are ranged and then Broly's not doing anything. You know, the movie's comp is where he wants to be.
Yeah.
It gives the perfect mix of strike and blast because you have the multiple double offensive Z abilities with the multiple double defensive Z abilities.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think in terms of a green unit that released Shillette is good,
Yeah.
and that's it. I'm not gonna hold him in on some pedestal.
Yeah.
He's
I
too
get
much
that.
of a coin flip for me. I have no justification for summoning on him for it. And every time I fight him, I feel like I'm kind of just like, okay, I either cook your shit or you're fainting me 5 times. Like I don't.
Yeah, I get
That's
you. Yo, so I need some help over here on the Shillette defense force, bro. I'm gonna need some defense here, my nigga.
I'm surprised that Gogeta Glazer isn't so high on him.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like he's your perfect partner.
He's the perfect partner. He faints. He faints if you look at him. He does a ton of damage. Sure, the light type is a little. I don't like that. That can go. But everything else about him, he's just doing great. He just works.
You'd say he does a ton of damage. I feel like
I've seen tons of clips of him fucking one-shotting.
I have
There's one
not
clip
seen
of
that.
him. There's a
at
clip
all.
of him on Twitter of him basically one-shotting a Gogeta Blue's first life and then fainting.
Yeah. Yeah, I've
Was
seen
there a
that one.
scar-
I've seen.
Was there a
I've
star
seen
gap
him.
or was it even?
I
No,
don't,
it's
I
like
don't think
even.
it was even. It was like it threw me off when I first saw. I was like, hold on, this boy cooking. Like he can hit. Like he can hit. Obviously, like we were saying before, he's inconsistent, but he can hit.
But he's really a blue card merchant and a really good
Yeah.
one at that. If you can get the feint off, yeah, you're just winning every single fight.
Yeah.
And since you're getting that feint almost guaranteed, you're going to be winning every single fight. You just have to play him smart, and unfortunately, most of this player base isn't that.
Well, that's where I kind of take into factor, right? He's such a coin flip character that like most people that are going to use him.
Is
are
this game not a
banking on
coin
the
flip?
fate.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
Is everything in
but-
this game not RNG?
That's true.
Yes, but I feel like there's instances where it's more noticeable than others, right? So like there's some factor of recovery with certain things, right? Like okay, like mid-range strike, for example, right? Like you can still sidestep after the mid-range strike in a good amount of cases, depending on where you caught the person in the animation for it.
Bro, speaking of mid-range
like-
strike, I had an argument with ZVG, and it's part of the reason why I hate fighting you and I hate fighting ZVG is because we're all smart, so we know, and even Tesla does this shit, and it pisses me the fuck off, is that we know what's the right plays, so we're smart enough to do that shit. But we know what the stupid plays are, and we know sometimes we're not going to predict it, and the stupid plays work. Like,
Yep.
the amount of times
a
I
mind game.
full screen striked against you because I know you think I'm going to sidestep, and I'm just like, it's going to
Yep.
fucking work, because he's going to think I sidestep. And
Yep.
it's so dumb. Like, whenever I see Goresh hate on it, I'm like, hey, but it catches you every time. You hate it, but
Yeah.
it catches you.
It isn't dumb if it works. Like that's the thing. I learned that from fighting Virgil a lot. Like just like Virgil is like the king of like doing the most nonsensical stuff, even though I know he knows better. And it's like, dude, like why are we what full like you know like bro will like mid-range blue card me sometimes and it catches me because I'm like, bro, what the hell just happened? Like
Bro, I had one time, I'm not even going to say how this happened, but Jay caught me with a full screen ult one time. And I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, I
How
called
do you
him
get
right
caught
after.
by
I was like, why would you do that? He's just like, because I knew you wouldn't dodge it. I'm like,
let me guess. You pressed a strike to strike cancel, but he hit the all at the start of your strike.
exactly. Exactly. I was like,
I've done that.
yo,
I've done that.
Like, and mind you, he ended up winning the match because it was a 2-1 situation. I was like, why would you do that? Like that was the riskiest shit you could have done, and you won because of that shit.
This is why
It's
sometimes
so
not doing
dumb.
anything is actually the best play.
It was so
And people
dumb.
people that'll fight, and I'm not giving any names, ends with a goat. Will like get so mad every time they fight me, bro, because it's like, oh, do you play the game? Do you do anything? It's like, bro, you're mid-range striking, you're doing this. I'm just gonna sit there. I'm just gonna sit there and wait because I know you're gonna do the same thing. So, yeah, just don't mid-range strike me, and then
Exactly.
tackle me. You know, like that's a good 50-50. Tackling's the perfect 50-50 in a scenario where catching somebody in a tackle is a bit harder because you have to hit the strike card in anticipation that they're going to tackle.
Yeah.
You still have time to sidestep out of it. So
Yeah,
it's like
you gotta get used to like, because most people will do like 2 side steps and then try it. So like you'll have to just time that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
But what about you, Tesla? Because why aren't you a fan of Shalette?
Well, I already said why from the reveals, but if you must know, in terms of in-game performance, I think it's really a thing of where last night I was using him. I think now I'm like right around like 60 for battle rank, so I've not played like a crazy amount, but you know, decent bit. I tried comps that were mainly meant to like kind of highlight both of the hybrid duo and Shalette, and I'm gonna keep it a buck, man. I don't know where the hell this taught that Fusion is back, because that team is just 3 beat sticks slapped together and you just call it a day. Like,
hey, there's 20% support, my boy.
I guess, man, if you wanna glaze 20% that much, then go nuts. But regardless, my point stands with the fact that at the end of the day, like, Shalette's biggest problem is the whole inconsistency factor. And when you factor that in for matches that take place where you have sessions maybe for a couple hours at a time, let's say, just, you know, giving a rough approx, if it gets to a point where you start having an average out of where he's not getting his feints off, he's not getting his health restore debuff off, he's not getting his lock off, or, you know, you're getting fucked because of like Legends BS where like, oh, you had a blue card in your hand, oh, now your hand's destroyed, you lost it.
Yeah.
Or, you know, oops, you know, you're trying to go for this, you misplayed, you missed it. There's 8 billion different things that can go into a match where like things don't go your way and you have no control over it because oops, you failed a coin flip, like we've been talking about. Or you manage to get priority, but you don't get what you want. So it's a thing of where like I'm honestly in the camp where I'm not trying to stack on more RNG in this already RNG heavy ass game. I would just vastly prefer to have like a more consistent character to use instead, which is Broly, to be honest. Broly is someone who, like, if you're dumb as shit, you're going to play around his auto counters and not proc them. I've said what I've said. It's out there. There you go. You get him out of the way. It's not hard to do. This is why we're treating like Buhan like he was some terrorist.
Unless you're
You
double
literally
rose.
get his counters out of the way.
Double rose can even do that.
Exactly. But like, you just get his shit out of the way. Like, people talking about, like, dude, when he's like past a certain amount of counts in the match, I can't win. Like, there's just I can't grab those counters. I can't play the game. Yeah, because you fucking waited so long to get them out of the way. No shit, dude. Like, it's not rocket science, man. But I don't know, bro. I think at the end of the day, like, you know, the more I am thinking about it, I actually haven't used Broly, like the green one, since obviously, you know, part 1 was wrapped for the actual season, and I want to just use new units because I'll be so straight with you. That God rank grind that I had, damn, that's one of the worst I've had.
Bro,
that was not
that's
fun.
why I grinded up to top 100. That last week, I did not play the game. I said, I'm not stressing myself out.
That's
I don't
valid.
care no more.
That's valid. Because, I mean, dude, this last meta, like, don't get me wrong, I love Red Broly. I think I'm very happy he's back, or was. I don't think he's, like, you know, not back anymore. But, you know, last season was his time to shine. But last meta was the epitome of if 1 or 2 things go really bad for you, that's it.
That's it.
You can't do anything. Like, it's over.
Like
At least with this now,
I had a 10-game
it's
losing
better.
streak one time simply because of Red Broly.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
it's like I'll win. I'll be cooking them the rest of the match. One bad swap, I'm gone. It's like, all right, I just lost my
Yep.
icon. And it's like,
Yep.
that's shit. But the amount of times he's caught me on like a Gogeta blue, or he's caught my 13 early, And I'm like, all right, well, my 13's already gone and dead. It's like, yeah, like now it's a 2v3 or a 2v1,
Yep.
and I'm like, yeah. It's
The second you lose a character and Red Broly is still healthy and he has allies left, just forfeit, big dog. Like at that point, one fuck up, it's just wraps. Like what are you supposed to
Yeah.
do?
Funny enough, last season when I was running the movies comp, my first target was always Red Broly with
It has to
Stardust
be.
Fall. Because
Yeah.
he's not. I don't want to say he's difficult to get rid of if you have like an equal starred Gogeta Blue, because the Stardust Fall on a drop combo will do it. The problem is defending against him is the tricky part. And
because you
so,
only have
know,
Legends Broly reliably.
you only have Legend Broly, and you have your 13 revivals. So it's like, and 13 revival is like so easy to go through. So, you know, like I would just do my best to just like really just like chip away at Red Broly. And as soon as I have Stardust, I'm chaining that. I'm chaining Stardust in whatever combo I get, because I'm not, you know, like I am not gonna risk drop comboing and then he switches, unless I know my opponent's sub counts are cooked. But
That's why sometimes I'll just like
Right.
ult and rush, not for the kill, but to just I'm stuttering like a dumbass. I will rush or ult just to get rid of the endurance
yeah,
of Gogeta Blue or Legends
Yep.
Broly, just to be
That's
like,
the
hey,
same
if
thing.
I Stardust Fall, somebody dying.
Yep.
Two out of
Not
three of y'all are dying, and you got to choose whether it's the unit I rushed or it's Z Broly. And 9 times out of 10, I have seen people give up the other unit before Z Broly, because they still know
Right.
Z Broly can flip that game over just like that with that lock in.
Easily.
yeah,
easily.
I'm totally okay with giving away Broly's PBS Broly's first life to a rush, because he's gonna tank it the easiest, and then he still has the counters. So
Yeah.
I like, you know, in high ranking matches that I played, because last season I ended at like, well, like I don't know, like 90 something.
You basically stayed at that the whole fucking season. I was just like,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
nigga's
God damn.
grinding
I
hard.
was just, bro, I was just playing. I wasn't even grinding, bro. I was just playing the game. I was just having fun. That, like, literally, I'm not even joking. That's like how I get my ranks. It's just I just have fun using the units I use, and that's the only reason why I play the way I play.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, dude, I played against multiple people with 14 star. I mean, like, I fought against Dean a few times that season. And
What's his
it
in-game
all
name?
came. I don't know. He changes
It's
it.
Dean.
Like,
Oh, it's just he
no,
changed it.
no.
Is it not?
No. He's changed it a few times.
It should
I've
I've
just
seen
be
his
Dean.
Dean. I mean, I've seen his Dean.
I'm in the server that he's in. I mean, the guys know I'm in that server, so
I think I ran into him like one time when I was doing the
yeah,
grind.
like once or twice.
Yeah, once or twice. And I was like, I think that's
Yeah.
him, but I'm not sure.
I'm pretty, or at least I'm pretty sure it was. I mean, I messaged the people and they're like, yeah, that was Dean, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, the full 14-star movies team, and not him, just like you know, mirrors, right? That I just run into, and it all comes down to rushing Broly's first life and Stardust Fall. That like 9 out of 10 times. That's the game. And so now, the current meta I feel like is a little bit more diverse, where you have hybrids,
Oh,
you
yeah.
have Future, you have the Fusion Warrior team, you still have the movies team. Trunks and Gohan are a big threat right now.
Yeah. Which
don't know if
you
we
can
wanna
transition
talk
into
about
that now. Trunks and Gohan
yeah, okay.
with FGT. Because I'll tell you right now, if you've seen that one meme about that Braun hater, I ain't a fan of them. I'm not.
And a fan of that's
I-
crazy, bro. What do you mean? I was just streaming earlier using them, bro, and they were like
Bro,
absolutely like 3-carding people. Like they're going
I'm-
crazy.
I will say it's early season. I'm not giving no early season stuff too much credit, even my own opinions. But I'm just like, they not all that for me. I mean,
Crazy.
maybe
Give
you can
us some
speak
time.
on it more. You can speak on it more because you've been using them. For me, they're just a mild annoyance.
You don't think
I
they're it,
don't
or you
know.
think they're gas?
No, I
I
think they're fantastic.
Okay.
I think they're great.
Yeah,
I just
they're-
think people
they're great.
Are overhyping them.
Nah, bro. They're
I mean,
they're
no,
crazy, bro.
They're top 3 for sure.
Uncancelable endurance null on their blue cards.
Yes.
By the way,
Or legend action change
yeah, well, yeah,
or
that's
area
it,
change,
right?
whatever.
They get the
Yeah.
blue card every single legend action, well, at least per swap, right? Per battlefield
Right.
entry. They'll pull a blue card every time. There's no like 1 time, 2 time, 3 time. No, like you have them on the field and you the area change from low to high, they will pull a blue card. And they stack damage and they stack cut pen.
Mhm.
So
and if you're smart, you're stacking cut pen with the overdrive. Then I mean, like, dude, anyone's dying. Doesn't matter. Like,
I had a game
dude.
today on stream where it was very early in the game. My opponent had units at about half health. It wasn't like a super high star team, but it was like enough. Granted, I had a 14-star, Senkai buffed, pan support, hybrid equipment, right? But that's the point, right? Is like that something like that is possible. So you get a character to half health, and you're on the low ground. You just chain a bunch of cards real quick and do an area change because they're gonna swap out to save that unit that you have on the field.
Yep.
And whoever they swap to is probably just dying, or they have to let the person go. And if you're smart and you drop combo and you kind of like give it that second for them to like panic sidestep or do something, your combos reset. So you do the area change and it's a raw blue card. It's like I had a game where I did it to a Super Vegito because they were trying to run Fusion Warriors. I did it to Super Vegito and they swapped to Gogeta Blue. Dude just got obliterated, like actually just like vanished from thin air. And they tried to do something with Vegito after because obviously Gogeta died. And because the Endurance Null is active for 5 counts, Vegito died to a tap. And it was just like, that was it. He just lost 2 units in the time span of 3 counts. Like it's nuts how consistent that is. That is not a like once in a blue moon thing. That is like that unit is crazy.
Yeah,
It's just nuts.
for sure. Like, anyone who like is being a naysayer about them right now, like, dude, I'm sorry, man. We're just doing too much engagement farming at this point because like it gets to a point where like after I've gotten to the point where I am now, where I'm used to just like going out of my way to go with overdrives for them, which isn't hard to do because they already ramp up their overdrive gauge anyway with, I think, was it like per card they use or something like that? I feel like they get their overdrives like really fast.
Yeah,
I could be
forgot
wrong.
what the condition is, but they do get it fast. Yeah.
They ramp up their gauge regardless. They get it really fast anyway regardless. And on top of that, also, like, once you're there, like, you're there. Like, you just literally spam cards like crazy, and then like you just mentioned, either you drop combo for tech or you just like go with the area change, don't really care, and just chain the blue. And like the amount of cut pen you have stacked up, like someone's going to die. That's just how it is. So it's one of those things where, again, for me, like, I can't have them any lower than 2. I just can't do it.
I would
like,
agree with that.
yeah, I can't do it.
They give
And-
you big 17 to 18 vibes.
Yes, that's actually exactly who they remind me of. I'm glad it's not just me. I was like, I'm getting to like a deja vu moment here. Like, what the hell's going on? Because like, I feel it especially now because so many of the meta characters right now currently have just like endurance, and that feels so strong right now with their piss easy access, just uncancelable nullification of it. So I don't know. I mean, I'm sure Parthu's going to come along and fuck all this up because that's what it always does. But I mean, right now, dude, they feel really strong.
I
So.
just don't feel it for me. I don't know what it is.
We ain't fighting the right shit, man. That's all I'm gonna say.
wait.
I'm not saying the damage is bad. I'm not saying like the disruption is like, it's a mild annoyance. It can be annoying, like losing 2 cards off rip just like that. It's just I'm shredding through them. Like, yeah, you're gonna kill 2 cards. Everyone named Mama draws 10. Like, come on now.
Yeah.
It's just I'm bursting through them. And the thing is, like, they're on a team like, say, for example, hybrids. I think Future is their best team because on hybrids, bro, your only protection is Gohan. It's only FSK.
Mhm.
If I get through FSK, like, and you can get through them pretty easily, especially with a unit like Broly, like, it's over. Like, after that, it's free game rush, free game to ult, whatever. Like, you're not eating these blue cards, you're not eating this ult, you're not eating
Stardust
this
Fall
rush,
destroys that
Stardust
team,
Fall.
bro.
Exactly. But then I look at a team like Future, and I'm like, all right, that I'll give it more legitimate gas. You have double Rose for their protection, their own damage. I'm like, that's even more disruption on top of theirs. It's like it actually really does help them a lot more there. But
That's their team for sure. Like Bridge is just for like glazing and shit. And
Yeah.
like,
Yep.
if you're confident that for your Q, like you're gonna have a piss easy time, just kind of coasting through and not having many issues, and like, hey, definitely higher risk but higher reward, just as far as like putting out damage output. But if you're talking about like the better overall package that complements them more, it's definitely Double Rose. Not even a question.
And like I would even argue you might be able to replace one of the rosés with Sword of Hope if your Sword of Hope is like a high star, only because just having an active gauge is pretty strong. Just the nature of having an active gauge. But like you need
The
a
problem
high star,
now,
you need a high star Sword of Hope, and there's barely any.
even with high stars, man, again, I will stay slandering that unit,
So
especially now. Like
I have a Sword of Hope story from this season.
Oh no.
he
Is it
just
hopeful?
Has
It's bad.
not ever impressed me.
Not hopeful, bro. It is not the hope that Chunks
Oh,
needed.
Is it the
no.
cope?
It's worse than cope, bro. I
Oh,
fought
no.
against a 5-star Broly. Okay. Mind you, I'm running Pan on the team, so there's Pan support involved. And I managed to get one card off before I entered with Trunks. His thing was about to run up. I got one card off. And Broly was at maybe like 30% health. He wasn't like high. And I'm thinking, surely this kills with the Pan support. I at least got one stack of card. There was some combo comp, but it wasn't like crazy. It was like 8 combo comp, something like that. Didn't kill.
I will say
Didn't kill.
combo. Listen, that is horrendous. I'm not gonna cap. But
14
What a
stars,
loser
Zenkai buff
unit.
I will
versus
say
a 1 copy Broly.
that is pretty bad. But I will say this: more so than normal cards, especially ults, active gauges heavily punish you for combo comp. It feels like it's almost twice the amount
It's bad.
that
It's
for
bad.
normal stuff does. Like I've had situations where I messed up my UGB combo and I didn't drop combo, and my starter's fault is like damn near nothing. But like if you just, I think he falls into a situation it's not as bad as UGB, but he needs those ramp. He needs to do those cards for that ramp before the drop combo. And it's
Or
kind
him.
of harder to do it because like yours is on the time, but you can't control it.
Yep.
Yeah.
What about
So-
you,
It was so bad though.
Mm.
In all the matches I've played with FGT, they've done nothing. They're
I'm
there. They
telling
take
you.
3 cards. They take 3 cards from Purple Cell and they die.
Yeah, they do feel a little bit fragile. Like obviously
A little bit. No, they're the most fragile premium unit we've gotten in like 5 years.
Really? More than Metal Cooler?
Metal
No,
Cooler at
in
least has
premium.
the lives,
No,
though.
by premium in this context, I mean like Celebration.
Okay, Celebration.
Yeah, that's in this context. I meant that.
More than UI. I feel like every UI.
That was
goes-
that was 5 years ago.
I
He's
mean,
like the last one.
yeah, because Yellow UI, you just couldn't really combo him in general.
Yeah. Blue UI felt kind of tanky on release too.
A little bit, yeah.
Because he had like the Titan Neutron big moves and the healing.
I don't know what they were
And the
Well,
thinking.
arch cost increasing.
I don't know what they were thinking about that blue UI, by the way. Just like quick side tangent. What the fuck were they thinking?
I was
when
like
they
the
released
first
that?
UI that could eat a hit. I was like, hold on.
Bro,
I'm not
yeah,
used to this.
UI that can eat hits and he has a universal counter. Like, what are we talking on top of his
We're
game?
definitely taking the master part of Ultra Instinct seriously with this
Yo,
one.
I'm
guys.
telling you right
We're
now,
out here.
if Frieza didn't drop, oh my god. That UI would have been running UI Nameku would have been running the show, bro. My
For sure.
god.
Bro, and people want Ultra UI for this anniversary, by the way.
No, thank you.
No.
I'm down
That's
for it
like-
if he don't got the gauge. If he don't got the gauge, I'm down
But
with
he
it.
will.
But he will.
Bro,
But he's gonna have
Glow, asking for UI to not have a counter gauge is like asking for, like, this guy to not be blue tomorrow, man. Come on. Let's
Oh
be
my
for real.
God. Shit,
Like,
the world
come
could
on.
end. The world could
it's
end.
funny though because it's like that's why I prefer the Omen UI Gokus because they don't have the actual counter damage to it. It's just like a normal evade, and that's it. Like I'd rather deal with that,
Yeah, but then they give him bullshit
rather-
like
I'd rather not at
draw
all.
on- They give him bullshit like lock-ins, draw on fucking like clashes and shit. Like, come on now.
Is part 3 on the topic for?
Yeah, we're gonna talk about part 3. Before we get to part 3, we're gonna talk about potentially the LF Zenkai. So we know there is a Legends Limited Zenkai coming. What is it? Early July. So now
I
our
think it's
question.
the 1st of July.
Yeah, like first week of July. So now our question. My question to y'all is this: who do you think it is, and do you think it's going to be in relation to part 2, or you think it's a precursor for part 3?
Both.
I am hoping a lot that it's relation to part 3, and the pick that I have is
Why?
the Tag Force. I would love to see them.
You think it's GT?
Hell yeah, brother!
Oh,
I'm smelling a G4 and Omega coming. I can taste it. They're almost here.
Someone, I think it was Sabata in my chat today earlier said he wants Ultra Omega
Correct.
and
Yep.
Synchro
that's right.
fusing G4.
Mm-hmm.
that would be
The
a
first
good
Legend Synchro, dude, would be.
Dude, please.
fire. Is
We are. Listen, we got a tag legend. It's only fair we get a synchro.
I feel like they're holding on that though. I mean, although to be fair, we literally Legends are under 6 months old, and we already got the tag one. So, I guess,
Now's the
yeah.
time. Now's the time. Like, why not? Fuck it. Yeah.
Okay.
Dude,
Okay.
I'm so there for that. Oh my god. If I see that shit, dude, like, I will be like, Charlotte? He came out? Whatever. That's fine.
Would you
I
run
don't mind
Ultra
that.
Forku? Would it be like Ultra Forku, Ultra Omega, and then the G4? Because Ultra Forku's
Sadly,
anti-rush is still
sadly,
like.
yeah. I don't think Ultra Fork is making it, big man. That's the issue
Really?
because
I
we're
don't
bound
know,
we're
man.
bound to get more like buffs for GT besides just Attack Force Zenkai. Okay, Dark Timeline. If Super 17 gets
Yo.
No, that is the correct.
Don't even
That is the
speak
correct
that
one.
in.
Yo, don't
Yeah.
speak that. Do not speak that shit.
No, that is the correct
Oh
time.
not
man!
speak that
If that
shit,
if that
bro.
shit happens, dude,
Do
GT
not
goes from
speak.
fucking
I'm
top
so over here
0
like
to
rubbing his
top
hands
1.
together.
Yeah,
Like,
hell no.
yeah.
Of course I am.
Dude,
Is this
nigga serious?
Hell no. Hell no. Get that shit out of here. Fuck
oh
no.
my god, nah, dude, listen,
Not
hey,
doing that shit.
The real unit that I'd want to get a plat on GT, shit, what I actually want.
Flat or unique?
Unique
okay,
for
okay,
sure.
yeah,
You know who it
It
is.
should be Omega.
You just don't have to say
It really
it.
should be Omega.
Yeah, he's a range type.
LF
yeah.
Omega?
Yeah, LF Omega. I actually
Yeah,
really like
I
his
wouldn't
design.
mind that.
I mean, to
I
be
wouldn't mind
fair,
that.
we just got multiple ways of having indestructible, right? We got Bardock, we got the Zenkai for
Barku.
Bardock and Goku. I could see them adding another indestructible. I mean, it would be perfect to deal with Gogeta and these the synchro, or not the synchro, the tag Trunks and Gohan. We
mean, I'm
do
sure
need
that,
more uncancelable second lives, you know.
Oh yeah, I'm sure Ultra Omega is probably gonna have something because if you remember, one of the dragons actually has the ability to regen, so he probably will have some kind of
This is the
like,
big fat one, right?
unbypassable.
I
Big
know
fat
they
dragon.
mentioned that, like,
Rage?
I think it's Gillette or FGT that has something to like seal green cards, so people are guessing like, hey, there's gonna be AOE greens coming for part 3 as well.
Great.
Wait, he has
can't wait.
anti-AoE?
There's not Omega, but there's something either I think it's either Gillette or FGT that when the opponent vanishes or they vanish, they seal green cards.
Mm.
I can't remember who it was, but I remember
It might be Gillette because I did have
I
a
think
green
it's
card.
Charlotte, yeah.
I did have a green card sealed on my hand earlier today, and I was like, "Why is my green card sealed?" So that makes
Yeah, it is
sense.
Gillette. It is Gillette.
Okay.
So
Well,
people are guessing AOE greens are coming back for part 3.
Well, that goes with my guess. I think it's Purple Revon. I think it's about time. He's the oldest non-LF Zenkai dude. Movies got buffed, hybrids got buffed. The writing's on the wall, man.
I need my son back, bro. I need him, bro.
That
He
was
needs
like-
so.
Well, you know what
fucking
that
much.
means, though. You got someone on part 3 then.
Oh no! For all I know, it could be a hybrid or Sun fan buff and not a movie.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. Gohan, Revhan Zenkai, because Revhan directly buffs the Sun Family tag and the movies tag, and it's a hybrid Sun Family movies is what he buffs, and I think part 3 is actually going to be Spirit Bomb Goku from the Buu Saga. I think we're gonna get the thank you Dragon Balls, you know, into as an active gauge, Spirit Bomb. maybe even similar to Trunks. Maybe it's a build up. Maybe it's got like its whole timer thing, and you got to activate it, right? So he goes in the air. You hit thing. He goes in the air and charges the Spirit Bomb, and then, maybe it's like they could do a tag Ultra, the first tag Ultra, right? So it could be Goku and Vegeta, and so when Goku preps into the Spirit Bomb, you just start using Vegeta.
I feel like I'd still just want that moment to be like an LF more, to be honest. It just fits it way more.
I agree, but the problem with that is that what the active gauge aspect of it is just so right there, right? Like, we don't have a Spirit Bomb where you hit the active gauge and then you start prepping the Spirit Bomb. And the first prep mode character was Goku and Vegeta. It wasn't a Spirit Bomb, but it was like the same concept of them fighting Boo, and instead of Goku charging, he does the Kamehameha at full power.
Right.
So yeah, I think it could be that. It would be like a Sun Family buff, and it would work perfect with the Trunks and Gohan, who are Sun Family. Gohan's also Sun Family. The Ultra Goku's Sun Family, but he's also a Saiyan, so you could also run a Saiyan lineup with Gogeta, Goku, and Broly. I think it's all Pan's also directly buffing Sun Family. Pan's right there for the support for whatever team she wants to be on. So, I mean, like, if it's not Ultra Super Saiyan 3 or base or whatever, maybe GT. Like, I could see GT being a possibility, but I just feel like GT's so out of left field for part 1 and 2. But I mean, we also got G4 like during an anniversary where there was like literally 0 GT buffs. So maybe.
My choice other than GT, because I think it would have been Omega if it is GT, and y'all gonna hate me for this, I think it's Universe Reps. And
is it MUI?
I think it's gonna be an Ultra MUI and a Legends Jiren. And I think,
I'm out.
And this is a part. This is a part y'all not gonna like. I think the Zenkai is Red MUI.
The second I see his ass, I'm out.
MUI.
I want to hear your logic for Red MUI right now, though.
I'm putting the game down for like 6 months.
I think right now in this game, one of the biggest things they're trying to push, other than survivability, is combo ending. Everybody has some way to either end a combo or disrupt a combo. Obviously, with Broly's gauge, they have such like that being the big thing, but MUI just having that ability to just be like, hey, I'm going to force the neutral. Like, there is no combo if I force the neutral right now. And with things like charge kicks and the way they're pushing it with Pan, something tells me that, like, hey, that might not just be a random thing. Maybe they want to incentivize people to do more charge kicks, do more tap actions with the way they're buffing them, because they have a feeling that Red MUI, the unit that introduced these kinds of things, is going to come back into the meta. Because think about it, if you have a unit like FGT or Pan, it's not going to be that bad. You still have, obviously they keep Red MUI in check, you still have Blue Rose to stop him. You'll still have, okay, you can't really combo, I can't really engage you, but you can't either with me, with Broly. There's still going to be that. It's not going to be too bad right now with this current meta, because there's already things similar to it we're already dealing with. And obviously, like, they can just easily bring back reps. Because, like, one of the things that threw me off was Belmod as a supporter. Every supporter we've had drop has had some sort of meta relevance but him. And he hasn't come back.
Goku, right? It's just
He's Universe Reps. He's for Universe Reps.
No. But his activation is only versus Goku, though, right?
No, it's events. It's just in general for anyone hitting him after a certain amount of counts. The activation is in general. You can do the speech for anybody hitting him, but the actual effect of sealing rushes is if they have Universe Reps enemies.
Well, hold on though. Your argument for Belmont hasn't returned, right?
Yeah. I don't think he's returned as far as I know.
Yeah. Has Maju?
But Maju dropped during when GT was still a thing.
Yeah, sure, but he hasn't come back yet since then.
He doesn't need to if like GT came when it was Meta relevant. He hasn't returned and he hasn't been
now?
Meta relevant. GT? No, it still had a chance of Meta relevance. When did Belmont ever have a chance? No one ever said like, okay, this
R2
Belmont
FS or some shit.
So, okay, here's my thing where I can kind of see it.
That's just if it's not GT.
Godkey has been getting kind of sprinkles here and there,
Yeah.
right? Fusing Gogeta, or not Fusing Gogeta, sorry. Ultra Gogeta Blue is a direct Godkey buff.
Mhm.
Rose, both the Rosés are a Godkey.
If that
And
exclusive
it's
Whis.
so in your face, and yeah, and the Whis, right? We also got the I mean, this was like months ago, obviously, with Super Vegeta. We got the God Key, you know, tag Goku and Vegeta that were shit, but you know,
Exactly.
they're there.
They're there.
Yeah, I mean, they could, and Shalette is also God Key.
Exactly.
And if they want God Key to be a tag, because they definitely know how bad the pure tag is. Outside of when a UI Goku drops, October is when Beerus comes back. So, or just comes. So they're gonna give us a Godku or a Beerus. Like, come on, like let's just be honest. We're getting a Godku or a Beerus when the anime returns.
Actually,
So yeah,
could it be Beerus?
Godku versus Beerus.
No,
Part
just
three?
not even just a Gaku, just an Ultra Beerus. We haven't when was the last premium Beerus? The first one.
The first one. We don't have any other premium beer. Yeah, he's criminal. He's criminally underrated right now.
It could be him.
I mean, bro, if they did Battle of Gods, oh my god, that would be movies. Well, I guess they could do the anime saga, but
It better be the fucking anime saga. I ain't summoning.
Legend Godku
Beerus.
versus Ultra
Nah,
Beerus.
actually, yes. Drop him from Battle of Gods.
No.
Bro said,
Oh my
do it from the
God.
Z movie right now.
No, bro. That's my
Yeah,
fear.
I mean, now that we're talking about it, I mean, maybe I changed my pick. Maybe.
I won't lie, they are really scummy with how they do Resurrection F and Battle of Gods. Because they like to
It's
flip and
bad.
flop where they're like, oh, we're doing the episode or the movies.
It's bad.
It's like, bro,
Yeah, dude,
pick
like-
a side. You can't be playing both games, bro.
Well,
Like-
also, where's the platinum? Where's the Ultra Platinum?
Oh, yeah, we're supposed to get one, too. Yeah,
It's gonna
if
be in part
it's,
3 at some point.
yeah, if it's like, what's it called? If it's GT, then there's only one fucking option. It's G4. G4 is like the most obvious option. If it's Universe Reps,
If that happens, oh my god.
A second-
Oh,
No.
man.
Oh no, well, Omega did get a platinum. Sorry.
Omega got one. If it's,
I was
Yeah.
thinking he got a unique, but he did get a platinum. Give him a second platinum
hell no, hell no.
before they do it for G.
If it's Boo Saga, we already know who it might be. It could be UMV.
Oh, UMB. Oh fuck. Oh.
If
fuck.
yo,
And you found a way to make the UD refs pick worse. Congratulations, man. That's awesome.
listen,
Yeah.
as if it's Boo Saga, UMV Plat
Oh
is
my
on the
god,
table.
bro.
Listen, there's
UMV
so
Plat is
many
on the
options
table.
they could do for part 3, man. Like, I'd be happy with, okay, let's just say it is Buu Saga and it's not Spirit Bomb. Make it Goku versus Vegeta.
Yeah,
Majin Vegeta, like a legend Majin Vegeta and an Ultra Super Saiyan 2
hey,
Goku.
Dokkan dropped them too.
Did they? Wait, when?
This
That was
a while.
Saiyan Day this year.
That was Saiyan Day this year.
Saiyan-
They
Look
dropped
in
them.
March.
In March. It could be. It could
There's
be.
so many different things, bro. There's so many different things. They really could do anything, man. Like they really did hit us with the hashtag unpredictable 8th DBL.
Yeah, because like I don't think they can necessarily go wrong with any of the choices because all the choices are like dead teams. The things
Bro,
that
what would
could-
be a bad pick though? Like in terms of hype.
a bad
a
like
bad
for an
pick?
Ultra Plat? For an Ultra Plat or
Just
for a
part
theme?
3, just part 3. Part 3 theme.
Oh, movies. Don't go movies twice.
Nah,
For hype?
those
For
dumbass idea of
hype,
an
for
ultra
hype,
beer.
for hype,
What the hell?
for hype. Obviously, other than Beerus, you can't really do movies because like every other movies thing has really been hit of the really hype ones. Like the only thing that's probably left is a Beast, Gohan, and Piccolo. But like I can't think of anything else.
The first Broly movie.
I'm not doing another Broly. I can't have 3 Brolys.
Ah,
in one Andy,
Fisku, bro.
Fisku could be good, but I don't think people be. There'd be discussion of whether he's a worthy hype part 3. I'm still summoning, bro. Sadly, because that's one of my favorite Gokus in movies. But like,
We only have one version of that Goku, by the way.
yeah, and it's like
To be fair,
or Family Kamehameha.
yeah, we did mention Dokkan earlier. People were bitching a lot back then for Worldwide, which was like at the point before we're at right now where the games weren't synced for both versions. Like that's the one celebration of the year where like they're both doing the same shit at the same time. For 2021, they gave a Super Saiyan Namek Goku and a Full Power Frieza. For 2022, they gave a Super Saiyan Goku and a Final Form Cooler. And people were bitching about the fact that like we just got a Super Saiyan Goku last year. Who did we get to cap out Part 3 last year?
It's Namek Goku, Super Saiyan,
Correct.
and Frieza.
So
I'm so
I mean,
boned.
it's
I'm
not-
so boned if it's that. I'm
it's
so
not
boned if
impossible.
that.
It's not impossible. That's all I'm
Final
gonna
Form
say.
Cooler is like a top 2, and he's not 2 villain for me, bro.
Bro, that'd be such a fucking curveball.
He's got so much aura,
Eh,
dude.
And we're in the unpredictable 8th, baby.
And you
Damn,
already
bro.
know he's gonna have something to counter big moves, like just to fly past them.
Oh, for dude.
Like, they're
Oh
gonna
my
do
god.
And
something
that would
like
be so
for
fun.
him.
Gains indestructible on enemy blue cards, bro.
Oh my god, bro. Or
So you
just
can
like
just fucking
gauge,
fly through that.
or just a
bullshit.
counter
Oh my
gauge
God.
against blue cards, ults, and rushes.
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
oh
Yep.
my
Yep. Yep.
God, that
No,
would
just
be
have strike cards just
But
nullify.
here's the
it.
thing: if it's cooler, the plat could be UGF, Ultra Golden Frieza.
Oh, it will for sure be.
I'll
him,
tell
no doubt
you
about
right
it.
now,
There's no. Oh,
and that means
oh,
LOE's
Gold-
back in the meta.
Yep.
That'd be another movie, bro. That'd be a purple. Broly would be gone if UGF got the plat, bro. DBS Broly's gone, bro. That dude is
It's
cooked.
Oh,
done.
it's reps.
It's
Yeah, it's
done.
reps. Yeah, it's
Done.
reps.
And that means
Damn.
The
I mean,
tip
that could-
damage movies would have. Oh my god.
and then that puts like all these other movies units on the table. Like Revhan could get a Zenkai,
Damn.
FSG could get a Zenkai. Like, oh, we know Gaku could get a fucking Zenkai. Or and then on the LOE end, it's really just go Frieza for like the LOE Zenkai. Because it's like there's no
Shit,
other
dude.
ones.
No,
See,
there's one.
I just said that that Super Saiyan and Goku and like cooler shit for like a joke, but not the more I'm hearing talk about it, the more I'm kind of warm up to
Yeah,
it.
dude,
I ain't
you
gonna lie.
gotta-
Yeah.
And then, bro, I ain't gonna say this will happen if that's the case, but Metal Cooler Zenkai would be funny as hell. I won't lie to you.
Oh, and make him
He's
bad
needed.
again. Make him bad again, please.
Yo,
Make
yo,
him,
yo,
make
yo,
him dog
They
shit.
would no, they
Please
give him
do
a
it.
unique, bro. If they gave him a unique, dude, it's that dude. Stardust Fall Frame 1, bro. Every game. Do not
Bro.
care.
He needs a Zenkai. His kit is just too wonky for a unique, bro. He needs a Zenkai.
I just like I don't know, bro. Like LOE. That's the other thing. Yeah, dude. LOE is like
Dead as hell.
really cooked, bro. And it's like they've throughout the game's history for a good portion were always relevant to some degree.
It's because they've always made LOE like the dickhead team. Like, it's never been a fun team to play against. They
Sorry.
always got something. Yes, you are guilty of this shit. I'm not forgetting what you did when Ultra Kaioken was out. You was running LOE, bro.
Bro, that fucking dude, the full power Frieza blue card, just I'm tossing that shit every single fucking time, bro. Just
when that shit hit my Goku Vegeta, I was like, fuck, yeah, I'm just forfeiting.
Bro.
That's like
He's-
everyone's nuke to one, bro. Like, the problem is that LOE's main units are all like 1%.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
they really
they're
don't have
tough.
anything. I like their
Did we
base.
get? Hold on. Sorry, I didn't mean to. Just
No, go ahead, go ahead.
Wasn't a recent message that we just got for part 2 Namek Goku PvP message? We got a Namek Goku PvP message.
I think so.
I saw that during the reveals, and I was like, why are we getting a Namek Goku?
Message.
Like,
Mm,
I was like,
uh-oh.
so I mean, to be fair, the cooler movie Goku is straight after Namek. So
Yeah. That is really just Namek Goku,
I don't
to
think
be
we would
honest.
get
Like,
another Namek Goku, but you know,
they did it in Dokkan, man.
Like, okay, let's just say like it was Frieza Saga for whatever reason for part 3. Like, I don't like what would they do? Like, I feel like
Spirit Bomb to Super Saiyan.
again another Namek. I feel like another Namek Super Saiyan would be.
Well, it would. I would think it would be a standby of like Goku and Piccolo. But like, obviously, I don't think that's hype enough.
Oh, I'd love that.
I think that's more of an after party unit.
Yeah,
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, that was actually when the Buu Duo dropped. The first prep mode I thought of was quite literally the Namek, where Piccolo has to hold off Frieza. That was literally the first thing I thought. That and the Raditz fight.
You know, now that I think about it, this whole thing, Anniversary being unpredictable, they've done a bunch of. One thing I will think that's got me thinking with the whole unpredictable shit is they've focused on a mechanic for every character. UGB active gauges, Broly transformation and counter gauges, FGT Legends actions, Shalette obviously new typing. We still have synchro gauge on the table. We still have standby modes on the table. We still have revives on the table. All of those things could all happen, and I think they're probably going to capitalize on that for the next part. We've already had Indestructible as well. That's why Barku, maybe it's because they're game originals, but like you've also had Indestructible. I think every mechanic so far, they've been like hitting every mechanic so far this entire anniversary. So maybe that's what they're trying to hit. They're trying to cover as much bases as possible. So we could still have a revival. We could still have all those other things.
I'm just trying to think like a character that would tie in with all 2 parts, because their objective with every celebration is by the end you run all 3 the headliners together, you know.
Yeah. Which would be UGB, FGT, or Shallot. So already you got like Fusion's God Key.
Yep.
So then the only options would be a fusing unit or a God Key unit.
Or a Saiyan.
Or a
Straight
Saiyan.
Saiyans.
Just a straight Saiyan.
Yeah. That's why Barku, man. I'm telling you, man.
Yeah, Barku being a blue Saiyan Zenkai buffer, by the way. Can we talk about that? What the hell?
Yeah,
Like,
why we didn't do green? But
the only
whatever.
option would be like Rose right now.
Yeah, but blue Namek Goku is like right there. Like,
Honestly,
I don't know, man.
the Zenkai could be Blue Namek Goku. And then that leads into Cooler.
the second one?
Yeah, the second one. That could be the Zenkai and we lead
Yeah,
into Cooler.
that could be, bro. I mean,
Oh my god, bro.
I feel like they should have Zenkai'd.
Yeah.
Well, I guess this is kind of a hot take, but like, I feel like he should have Zenkai'd when Ultra Namek Goku came out.
He definitely should have.
I
That
mean,
would-
I wouldn't
it-
mind it.
It might have been annoying to deal with because his unique was already out, and his unique gave him a lot more survivability. So with Ultra Namek, it would have been crazy, but
I will say that second Blue Namek Goku, I think, has my favorite playstyle of any Legends Limited unit.
oh my god, he's so fun.
Like
He's a blast. And it pisses me off how much he got fucking like booed out of the game, bro.
Bro.
Shit was annoying.
when his unique gauge dropped, his unique equipment dropped, I was like, this is so dope, but Ultra Gohan exists. Literally, if Ultra and Gohan didn't exist, bro, people would be glazing that unit when he dropped. When he got that unique.
It's something we didn't mention. If they're gonna drop a plat and it's Sun Family, Ultra Gohan is like right there.
See, you know, the thing about that, right? There is a possibility, obviously, with them referencing TVB's wording change to introduce certain things. So they could just do that just in case, like, hey, this guy's coming back.
Yeah, well, okay, in the reveals, they went out of their way to specify Ultra Super Saiyan 2 Gohan is a great partner
For
with
these guys.
Trunks and Gohan because he carries an extra blast card. And I'm
Exactly.
thinking to myself during the reveals, who the hell is A, using this Gohan right now, and 2, putting him on the bench? He's not even a good bench. Like the double blast, sure, but like it's not worth the Z ability hit when he's double defense, and you also have Pan who's double defense, and the core for hybrids is either blast or strike. So it's like you gotta choose a strike or a blast Z ability over another double defense.
Another
So,
thing
like-
I don't think we talked about that could reference this is the featured units as well. Like obviously you have Sword of Hope, you have Zaha, you have FSK and Legends Limited FGT, but there are some like weird picks they gave, like Ultra Super Vegito. Okay, you could argue that's because of Shalette. Merge Zamasu, the red one. You could argue that because of, Fusion Warrior, God Key, and Future. But they also put Triku and Hitku. Those two feel out of left field to just put in the features, especially Triku. Who the hell is running Triku in this day and age?
Movies
And-
Goku, huh?
And Triku is a counter to counter gauges. Well, counter to lock-ins. He's a counter to lock-ins specifically.
Movies Goku that happens to be yellow, and Super Saiyans are yellow. No,
That's so interesting, man. I don't know.
Man,
Dude.
it's unpredictable, man.
Guys, listen. I'm probably the biggest GT shill out there for this part, but honest to God, I'm not mad at all if we actually get like a Birku and like Foul Form Cooler.
I will. I'll find you, Tani. Don't do that shit.
Nah, dude.
They got a
Revival
nickname.
Dab me up for real.
No,
Dude,
no, no,
Revival
no.
Actually, they
Birku
should do it.
into Ultra Free Cooler would.
They got a
actually
nickname for
go.
Tani right now, and I don't need this video demonetized. I'm good off that.
Oh my God.
I'm good off of that, bro.
What the movies enjoyer?
No, there's another nickname for him, bro.
Oh
The
my
movies
God.
lover?
No, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not getting in trouble.
Bro, it's just more buffs for your team. Why are you so angry?
Yeah, and another
Exactly,
700.
man.
It's another 700 down the drain, bro. If I don't get
You got the money, man. You'll be alright.
listen, just because I got it don't mean I like to spend it, bro. If I don't get 14 stars off the first rotation, Tani, I'm gonna come to Japan and see you, bro. I'm gonna see
The
you.
first rotation is crazy.
If I don't
bro.
get 14 stars off that first rotation, I'm coming to see you,
Bro wants a like double hit on each step.
Bro, I swear, it is only with these JP niggas that be making them tweets of pulling a unit 3 times in one multi.
I've
never
it really
seen
is
anyone
never-
outside of JP hit
I've
that
still yet to do that. Yeah, I still can't do it.
Bro,
I've only got
no,
two
I've done
once.
it. I've done it. But it's always for some old ass sparking unit from the fucking recession. That's always it. I'll be like, damn, I got 3 or something. No, it's fucking Yellow Kid Gohan from year 1. I'm like, what are the odds of getting him 3 times in a fucking row?
That's true. Yeah, I got 2 blue FSKs by the way in one of my multis, and I was like,
Oh my-
really?
Bro,
Like,
if you saw the stream in the ZV Court, I wish I recorded that shit of my summons. I bought the 1600 pack. In one rotation, I pulled 5 Dragon Fist on Broly. When I was so ready to throw my phone. 2 of them in the same
does that
multi, the other 3 in the next 3 steps. I was like, yo, this game hates me. This game gotta hate me. Mind you, I spent 70K on the first time Dragon Fist dropped on his release. 70K. I'm like, wow. You hit me
Yeah,
with
they
5
here.
copies? Come on now. That's, oh my god. That's a unit that, like, I hated how they did him on unique equipment, man. It's like, all that man needed was offense. They said, you know what he needs? Pure defense.
Dragon Fist is actually the Ultra for Part 3, and Hirudegan is the Ultra. Sorry, Ultra
my
Hirudegan.
Ultra
my
Haruka and
God.
Tapion, bro.
The first Ultra character, or the first giant character is Ultra Hirudegan.
Bro, remember when they hinted at giant characters 2 years ago and never did shit with it since?
What was
I mean,
the
Well, I
hit?
think like someone like Hart confirmed at the tournament that they're just not happening.
Yeah, it was at Battle Hour. They pretty much just said their hardware can't handle it,
Yeah, it just won't work.
or the software. Sorry, the software can't handle it. Which
It basically
I'm
tells
on the
us we gotta wait
bandwagon.
for
They
iPhones
can
to come
find a
out.
way, even if. But maybe it's not even like the game can't handle it. Maybe it's just a balancing thing. Like in a card based, because that's what it is. It's a card based game. How do you handle giant characters where they feel like giant characters outside of it just being the model?
Yeah.
Right?
How do they dodge?
Yeah. Oh no. Well, I mean, it would still be a vanish, right? They just vanish, but it's like.
They're so big they don't really, because like, as if you guys don't know, the game is technically structured in like what, 3x6 squares.
Something like that.
Like
yeah.
there's your center, your left, your right, and then obviously it goes 3-3-3 as you go down to your opponent. Like a giant character's gonna have to cover you at minimum 6 of them bitches.
Right.
Yeah, they. I feel like it's just impossible.
Yeah.
I honestly, I'm glad giant characters aren't in the game because I get it. Everyone's like, oh, giant characters are cool, bro. They're fucking annoying in every game. Doesn't have to be Dragon Ball,
Bro,
dude.
remember
Like,
the great
name
Vegeta
one-
from Sparking Zero, bro? Everyone was talking about that shit on Twitter.
Bro, that shit took me an hour. That shit took
Bro,
me an hour.
that shit took me like 2 hours. I was just like, yo, this nigga just hitting. Like, it was like the first phase wasn't even hard. You're like, oh, this shit easy. And then the giant
Yeah.
character want to play like he fucking Dago or Justin Wong in a fucking Street Fighter tournament. I'm like, whoa, when'd you get hands like this? Like, why are you fighting?
Yep. No, they're never fun to fight against ever
Bro,
in any game, any fighting game with his giants.
never
Don't
at
care.
all. But,
Even in like Souls games, like you know,
Oh
you have like the
my
giant bosses, bro. It's like
you see the
like, I'm trying to
Giants,
swing at your toes, bro. Like,
like you see the Giants moves, it's just the entire fucking screen. It's like, how the fuck do I dodge this?
like unavoidable, like red area of effect, fucking moves, and you're like, dude,
And like the whole floor's red. It's like, come on, dog.
yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. Like, how do you no? The giant bosses in Destiny, bro, when you gotta fight the raid, like do the dungeons and shit.
Oh my god, bro.
I
That
played
shit's-
I played a lot of Destiny 1, like a lot, and I just never played the second game because my shit didn't. I didn't like how I had to refarm everything from scratch, and I was like, yeah, fuck that. I did so much farming in Destiny 1, I'm not doing it again.
If you ever played the Ninja Storm games, whenever you had to fight one of the tailed beasts and shit, just one of their normal attacks covered the whole damn screen. I'm like, yo, that shit
Trying
is
to
so
S-rank all that
cheese.
shit was so
That's
annoying, bro.
So cheese, man. But that's it. That's it for us for this episode of Rising Rush Podcast. Appreciate y'all being here. Appreciate Billy coming out, talking to us about part 2 and everything. Hopefully the next part doesn't have reused animations and reused arts and doesn't make
I
a
hope it has
fucking
reused characters.
Ultra Zaha for some fucking reason. But appreciate y'all once again being here. We're gonna catch y'all on the flip side. See y'all for part 3. Rising Rush Podcast tournament coming up in the next week or two. We're gonna catch y'all boys. Be easy, man. Peace.